Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us this week for our Small Business Saturday Spotlight. My name is Kathy Potter, and I'm the Member Relations Director for the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited to be here today with Calandra Schanzenbach with Faith Over Fear Health Coaching. She is an ambassador and a great supporter of the Chamber, so thank you for letting us spotlight you this week, Calandra. Tell me a little bit about your business.
Good morning, Kathy. Thank you so much for having me on. It's such a pleasure. I started health coaching 4.5, almost 5 years ago. And I really just help people build healthy habits into their life with their diet, with their hydration, with their stress management, with their surroundings, those kinds of things. Everybody needs a coach, right? We have financial advisors, we have coaches we have CPAs, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of my role as a health coach, is just giving people tools to live a healthier lifestyle.
So what made you decide to do this? What changed in your life and made you decide to do this?
Almost 5 years ago. For those of you that don't know, I'm a registered nurse of 21 years, almost 22. And so I have worked at the bedside in the emergency room for 12 years. And then the rest of my career was in a recovery room. So I have watched people die of very preventable diseases, obesity-caused diseases and comorbidities. So I found myself to be becoming one of those patients, and my scrubs didn't fit. I had no energy. I was hurting. I had headaches. I was depressed, blah, blah, blah. And so I actually found myself needing help. And so had watched a cousin do our program, lose 65 pounds in a year, do really well. I was super skeptical. The next year I saw her again and she looked even more amazing. I was like, girl, help this girl out. So that's kind of how I started my own journey. And with that, just learning that I could do it, I for sure have to share that with the world, because it's definitely been a gift in my own life and my family's life. So
yeah, do you have an ideal client?
My ideal client is anyone that's looking for a better version of themselves, right? I mean, I have clients that have come on that had 0 weight to lose. As we know, skinny isn't always healthy. I've had clients that have lost 90 to 100 pounds, and I have clients that have lost 5 to 15 pounds. So really anybody that's looking for just a healthier lifestyle, trying to figure out counting macros, figuring out how many calories, carbs, fat, protein, how much of that to eat every day is really hard. So when you have some tools to kind of help you figure that out, it's just easier. So really an ideal client is anyone looking to better their health and their life.
So what do you think is important about the Chamber's role in the community?
I have really loved being part of the Chamber. I probably don't use it to the fullest extent. I need to get in my groove with it, but the most amazing group of people. It is much like a family. They have supported me well. I believe that they are all wanting each other to do well. And that is one thing I love about the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce, is just, it feels like a really tight family. It doesn't feel like a business kind of thing. And I really love that, because, I mean, let's be honest, we don't really sell our products or anything like that. We sell ourselves, right? It's about relationship. And so I have loved that about you, Kathy, and just the ambassadors and the Chamber as well. So
what's one of your biggest challenges that you have to overcome, and how do you overcome it in your business?
I just think that lots of people, unfortunately, are looking for a quick fix and have yo-yo dieted for years. And I don't have that story. I was just blessed naturally to be athletic and do well until my 40s. And then it was like really hard after that. But I think that people really, really are looking for a quick fix, and it just doesn't work. I want to help people figure it out lifelong, how to maintain their weight, how to stay in that healthy zone long term. And it doesn't always look perfect, but to be able to have some structure to go back to. I mean, let's be real, we structure our whole day, our whole schedule, our whole month. And the one thing we really fall short in is structuring our diet and our lifestyle with those surroundings. So my biggest challenge is just skeptics and people not really believing that they can do it. And I understand, because that's why my business is called Faith Over Fear, because I really had to kick fear in the face and say, I can do this, and I can do this long-term. And just being coachable and moldable, even now, 5 years out, it's a daily struggle. Every day I have to wake up and be intentional about what I put in my mouth, in my mind, in my life. You know what I mean? So it's my biggest challenge.
What would you say to the skeptics who are, cynical about starting this program?
I'd say, have you figured it out yet? I mean, right? Because it's just hard. And if you haven't, then I'd encourage you to reach out. I mean, what do you have to lose besides the weight and gaining like an amazing lifestyle? So, I mean, that's what I would say to them is, if you haven't figured it out yet, you're probably not going to do that by yourself. And if you're looking for something other than a temporary diet and a 2-month fix and getting that weight off, you can't go back to those habits that you have now and do well long term. And so that would be what I'd say to the skeptics is, give it a shot. You got nothing to lose.
So what is the way for people to get in touch with you? Do you have a website, phone number, and an email address?
Yes. I'm at faithoverfearhealthcoaching.com. I'm also on Facebook. I do a lot on Facebook. I share a lot of our transformational stories. Every single picture I share on there is a client from our program and our organization. And my phone number is 916-207-9021. So you can private message me, you can send me an email, or you can text me. My email is CALANKAYE@hotmail.com.
Okay, well, thank you again. I do want to ask you just some fun questions just to get to know you a little bit better. So what is something that people often get wrong about you?
Kathy, what they get wrong about me? I don't know. I think that one thing I'm really good at is just being really real. And sometimes that's not always good, but that has been part of my personal journey, is just, learning when to listen, learning when to speak. I think that sometimes I'm not for everybody, honestly. You know what I mean?
That's all of us. So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Sleepless in Seattle.
What's your favorite meal?
Oh, pizza, but I can't ever hardly have it. I do have cauliflower pizza a lot. I love pizza.
It's actually really good.
It is. It is. You just have to pay attention to carbs, right? But yes.
Right. What is on your nightstand right now?
Some lotion and a Young Living diffuser.
Okay. And what's the last show that you binged and loved?
What was it called? Oh gosh, I can't. Well, I mean, I love lots of them, but I love Heart for Dixie. I just watched that recently. That was really good. It was cute. It was clean. I like I've needed in the last year, like uplifting, like clean, not really dark, not lots of killing, that kind of thing. So that one was like near and dear to my heart. So if you know of any of those, shoot those my way, please.
Okay, I will. Have you seen Virgin River?
No, I'll also check that
out the new season. It's really good. I love that one myself. And also Wind Calls the Heart. Okay, some people will totally make fun of me for that, but I loved it. It's totally Little House on the Prairie-ish, but I love it.
Okay, I will. I'll try it.
Okay, one more. What are you deeply grateful for in this moment?
I'm so grateful just for my life. Like, I know that sounds cliche, but I wake up every morning and I'm free and I make my own hours. I'm a CEO of my own company, all of those things like that. I thought I would retire at the bedside with patients, which isn't a great job, an honorable job, but I love working for myself. And so I'm super grateful just that I have that opportunity and that it dropped in my lap with a diet, which it's not, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful for that.
So having said that, with your company, is that something that someone else could do if they were to be?
Absolutely.
So absolutely.
I mean, what happened in my case is that I lost my weight. I had a doctor and two nurses that wanted to lose weight and get healthy. And so they reached out to me and I said, no way, I'm not a health coach. I'll get you in touch with my health coach. Well, then my health coach in turn said, why don't you bless their lives? Why don't you help them? And I was like, girl, I went to school a really long time to be a nurse. I'm not going to do this. And, I just felt like I had too much on my plate. And let's just say it was the best yes I ever did. I agreed to explore what that would look like. And let's put it this way, 4 years later, I have exceeded my nursing income and I work about 12 hours a week. So if you're someone that has struggled financially, you love people, you love health, reach out. I mean, it could bless your life. I'm so grateful that I said yes to that because I'm free. I get to be with my family whenever I want. So I'm grateful for that.
That's amazing. I love your story. So thank you again for letting us spotlight you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you always supporting the chamber, being an ambassador and stepping up when we ask you to. So if you need a health coach, Calandra's your girl. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you, Kathy. Have a good day.